Good evening, Gospel Community Leaders. Pastor Paul here. Week 2, Song of Solomon, God, Sex, and Relationships. And so this week was about attraction. And so what's cool about that, right, is right out of the gate in the Song of Solomon series, which a lot of people maybe automatically assumed was going to be just for married couples, okay? But we've obviously debunked that in week 1 and again even more strongly in week 2. We're going to be able to talk to the singles and to the dating couples, and with the singles and with the dating couples in our group very specifically, because this subject is very important all the way across the board. And so that's super exciting. So that's where we're headed this week. Again, the main thing this week is that God has given us desires to enjoy one another and attraction to one another. And again, that points to a deep enjoyment of Him. When that's done right, that points to a deep enjoyment in who Jesus is and who God is. So this starts with attraction. So you have your Bible passages listed. Don't have a short question set this week. The questions are really diverse. Some are geared more towards singles, some are geared towards everyone, some are geared towards married couples, some towards parents. And so if you're going to just do 2 or 3 questions this week, I didn't want to pick for you what they're going to be, because your groups are all so unique. And so if this week you've only got time for 2 or 3 questions, I'm going to trust you to go through that robust question set, sex on the brain, and pick out the 2, 3, 4 questions that you think are best for your group. So go down through there. Notice a couple things. There's these sub-tabs. There's a sub-tab in question, or a sub-header, or a sub-point, whatever those things are called. I was homeschooled. There is one with question 2. You see it right here. And there's one with question 4. You see it right here. Those aren't required, but they're good little things that you can put out there for your group that have to do with the questions that are being asked in question, or the things that are being discussed in question 2 and in question 4. So it should be a fun week this week. It's super exciting. Again, let people talk. Let people express their opinions about these different things, but read through these questions before and come ready to answer any questions concerning some of them. Read the manuscript through, listen to the sermon podcast if you were not there, so you can be ready to speak into some of these different things. Okay, and finally, announcements. Keep an eye out. Remind your group to keep an eye out for the blogs that we're going to have this week. There's going to be a couple different blogs concerning some questions that were sent in during the Q&A session on Sunday morning that we didn't have time to get to. So remind your group to keep an eye out on our blog, redemptionchurch.me/blog, or on the city. Those will be addressed. Membership class starts October the 6th at 9 a.m. Remind your group of this. And our membership meeting for those who are preparing to take the membership class or are already members at Redemption Church, that is going to be September the 22nd at 5 p.m. This is on the city. Please go sign up for something and encourage the members in your group to do the same thing. Those are our announcements this week. Again, check out the books to read down here. All these are healthy or helpful resources. Recommend those to your group as well. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Super excited for how things are going to go this week. Praying for each of you. Love you all very, very much. One last exciting thing. Keep an eye open for this. Start praying about this. I'm going to post some stuff to the city and email you guys directly with it this week, so that next week we can announce this in our groups. But start praying about it this week, thinking about it this week. We want everybody to do this unless they can come up with a compelling reason why it will interfere or drag down the current mission that your group is desiring to pursue. What we want to do, unless you have a compelling reason why it will drag down the mission that your group wants to pursue, is on the night of trick-or-treat in one of the neighborhoods, that is represented by your group. So pick someone in your group who has a home and a neighborhood that's going to be highly trafficked on Halloween evening, and pool your money and your resources together and just throw a block party. Grill out some hot dogs and hamburgers, project some Halloween movies on the side of your house, give out lots of candy and have games, all that sort of stuff. I'm going to give you some resources to help you think and plan and pray for that probably sometime in the next couple days here on the city. But start praying about that now and thinking about how that could work for your gospel community group. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week.